So how's it going today, guys? Back here with another video. This is going to be Auction House Tips episode 12. Going to be going over some filters that you guys can throw some mass bids on to make tons of MT here in NBA 2k23 Myteam. So stay tuned, man. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. We do auction house content like this every Tuesday and Friday to help you guys make some MT. We'll also be doing a giveaway at 500 subscribers, so make sure to not miss out on that. Also, leave a like on the video and leave a comment down below. That is always much appreciated, man. But today we have a pretty interesting set. We have some pretty overpowered cards that came out, man. This Nikola Jokic point guard, absolutely going to be just a cheese ball. I mean, he's going to go for so much MT, he's not even really worth paying attention for this video. I mean, you could eventually afford him with these methods for sure if you do put some mass bids on some of these cards. But Robert Williams is going to be one of the cheap ones. Elgin Baylor's right around 10k. Allen Iverson's really cheap as well, around that 2500 mark, as well as Robert Williams. Ousmane Dieng is super expensive. I don't even think he's worth paying attention for the bidding method. And then Ingles is pretty expensive too. He's like 15k. So I would say those 4 pink diamonds. We'll go over kind of what you guys want to be looking at for them. So go out of position 2. And if you do not know like what mass bids are, or don't understand what I'm talking about in this video, make sure to check out my last video because I kind of explained mass bidding a little bit, because I always get questions about that. But basically all it is just putting about 100 bids at a time on cards, and you will win some of them. So yeah, right around 2500 is what Robert Williams and Allen Iverson are going for, and Allen Iverson even went down a little bit. So yeah, 2300. So you can put your max bid at 2000 for these cards. And Robert Williams and Allen Iverson, you can put a bid of like 1950 or 2050 on like all these within the first 10 minutes, and you will be able to score some of them, man. I mean, there's just so many of these cards right now because so many people are opening up these packs. So those are the 2 cards that will go for that cheap price. You want to put a 2050 bid on them. Elgin Baylor, again, like I said, is a little bit more expensive. Let's see exactly what he's going for. He was just right around like 9k. So, let's see here. And Elgin Baylor and Joe Ingles you can still do. They're going to be a little bit harder because you're going to need like a ton of MT capital-wise to put like a ton of bids on these cards, but 7,900, that's a pretty good price. That one's definitely going to sell. So I would say for right now, definitely pay attention with this card because this price will go down throughout the day. But right now, you would be safe putting a bid of like 74.50 and even 79.50 on this card, man. So just put your max bid at like 7,000. And as you can see, there will be quite a bit of this card. I mean, there's a nice little wave there at about 11 minutes. So yeah, man, I would focus mostly on the one with Robert Williams and Allen Iverson, just out of position 2 pink diamond at 2000. But if you bid up all those cards, or if that filter might be running cold, someone might be sitting on it, then come over here, bid on some of those Elgin Baylors, man. And then let's look at Joe Ingles lastly here and see what we got going here. I think he's right around like 15k. Yeah, he even went up a little bit, I think. Wow. Ingles is going to be a really good card in game, though, so I guess I can understand that. So 15,150. You could put bids of 13,950 or 13,750 on Joe Ingles in, so put your max bid at 13,000. And just throw as many bids as you can until you run out of MT. That goes with any of these cards. Mass bidding is bidding up all your MT and then waiting for the cards to end and seeing what you do score and then putting them up for sale right away. So that's why it's nice to have a lot of capital, which I do not have right now. But if you have a ton of capital, you can make hundreds of thousands of MT so fast putting mass bids on these cards, man, at these prices. So I think that's about it for the out of position. Now, if all the out of position filters run cold, I don't really think it's worth going to any of the old promos. I mean, you could do Heroic again. Let's see how much these cards are going for really quick. I don't think it's worth going back to last week's Elemental set. I mean, you could. There's probably still a ton of those cards out there. Oh, I still got Joe Ingles in there. My bad. Yeah, still a ton of heroic cards. So, I mean, you could come back to this filter. And it's probably going to be right around the same price, about that 2050 bid that you're going to want to put on these cards, I would say. So yeah, heroic 2050. You could even do elemental 2050 as well. And then you can also always go back to the good old hero speedy clacks, and those are always good filters. And then some other filters I talked about in last video were the playoff cards. So just focus on ruby to diamond, get an idea of what the lowest price are, and then bid accordingly. Just always take into account auction house tax when you're deciding what your bid number is going to be when you're throwing mass bids on these cars, man. But yeah, I think that's going to about do it. Not a whole lot that's too new. The market has kind of stayed steady for a lot of these pink diamonds and lower tier cards. So everything else is pretty much right around the same price, I would say. And then of course we had the new out of position cards that I just did go over and what prices you should bid on them. So hopefully this video helped you guys out, man. Again, if you do have any questions, don't be afraid to comment down below, ask me. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Again, giveaway at 500 subscribers. Make sure to subscribe. Leave a like on the video. Leave a comment down below. That is always much appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, and sorry. Before we end it, there's also some new spotlight challenges I did here. So that is a huge W. We've got some, I think there's packs available. Yeah, deluxe. Oh, they're unauctionable though. That is a pretty fat L, but I guess maybe if you want to get some of those cards, or if you want to try your luck and get one of those Dark Matters and one of those packs, it's not too bad. But the whole unauctionable concept is a huge L. They need to get rid of that for next year, and that will, the game will see a huge improvement. It's something that they should have never implemented. But anyway, just wanted to mention that really quick. Again, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next vid.